A girl was with her sister trying to get the cell phone of a man who was sleeping in her car. They managed to get the cell phone, but the little girl ends up dropping the cell phone. The young woman then looks at the phone and sees that it had broken the screen. She wonders how she could give the phone back to the man, but walks away. She then calls the police. A woman answers the call and asks her what she wanted. The girl said she wanted to find her mother, and the woman asked what she was talking about. The girl asks if they couldn't find her mother, and the woman said they could find the girl's mother. The girl says that's what she wanted. The woman then asks the girl where was the last time she met her mother. The girl tells the woman that the doctor had told her that her mother had gone to live in heaven, but that her mother had told her that she would be back soon. The woman then asks the girls if her father wasn't around and if he couldn't help. The girl says that unfortunately, her father was not around her either, and that she was very scared as she needed someone to help her. She said that every day they hurt each other and that she needed somewhere to be able to be with her sister, as she worked very hard to get a little money and buy food. The woman tells the girl that unfortunately, when a person goes to heaven, she could not go back, but that she would try to help her. The woman is very moved by the girl's story, and so she calls the girl again. She then tells her that she had contacted her mother and that she was indeed in heaven. The girl says she was happy to hear that and asks if her mother was okay. The woman says that the girl's mother was doing very well and that she had asked to tell the girl that she would always take care of her. The girl asks if her mother would come back, but the woman says no. The woman then asks the girl if she would like to leave a message for her mother, who was in heaven. The girl says that she wanted to tell her mother that she always loved her mother very much and that she missed her very much. She says that if her mother came back to her, she promised to be a good person and that she would always obey her mother. She says that she would never again disobey her mother, that she would always eat what she came down for her to eat. The girl says that she was very worried as it was her sister's birthday and that she didn't know what she could do for her as she didn't have the money to buy a cake for her sister. She said that she really wanted to buy a cake for her sister as she wanted her sister to be happy on her birthday. The woman then says that she had spoken to the girl's mother and her mother had asked her to deliver a cake to the girl, and then asks where she was. The girl from his address to the woman. The woman then tells the girl that she didn't have to worry about the logos, she was going to deliver the cake to her, and the girl thanks her for her help. When she hangs up the phone, the woman tells her boss that she had been talking to a girl who was looking for her mother. She said the problem was that the girl's mother was in heaven. She said that the girl was living on the street with her sister and that she wanted to do something to be able to help them. She said it was the birthday of one of them and that she really wanted to be able to buy a cake for the little girl. Her boss then tells her that she was under no obligation to do that and that if she wanted to quit her job at that moment, she knew what was going to happen to her. She then tells her boss that she could come back and work harder later, but that she really wanted to be able to help the girls. The boss tells her she couldn't leave work. She then says that she really wishes she could help, but the boss says that if she left, she would be fired. She then says she didn't want to stay there anymore and said she was leaving. The woman then goes up to the girls and asks if they were the ones who had ordered a cake. The girl asks the woman if it was her mother who had asked her to deliver the cake to them. The woman says yes, that the girl's mother had asked her to deliver the cake to them, and then asks the little girl if she was the one who was having her birthday. The little girl says yes, and then the woman said she wanted to put the party hat on their heads. Meanwhile, the man had just woken up and was looking for his phone. He realizes who had stolen his phone, it was the girls, and then goes to them. He grabs the phone from the girl's hand. He asks the woman if she was also part of what was going on there and tells her that those girls were bad people. The woman then asks the girl if she had done that to the man's phone. She says yes, that unfortunately she ended up taking the man's phone so she could call the woman. She says that when she took his phone, she ended up knocking it to the ground and that she was sorry about that. The man then says that he was very furious about it, as he relies on his phone to be able to work. He says that even though they were small, they were committing crimes and that he would be wrong. The woman then tells the man that he could keep her phone and that she would take his phone to fix it. When the man sees the woman's phone, he realizes that she was trying to say that the girls had lost their parents. The man then tells the woman that he needs to talk to her, and then they go to a place away from the girls. The man then asks the woman how she knew what was happening to those girls. He says that she knew that they had lost their children and that he felt very sad about it. He asks if these girls were really lonely and where their parents were. The woman then says that she had received a call between the girls' work, saying that they had lost their parents. The man says he didn't understand why she wanted to play with him, because she knew he had lost his children and that he was very sad about it. The woman tells the man that she wasn't joking about it and that she knew very well what it was like to lose a child. She says that those girls were really lonely and that this was the youngest one's birthday. She said she missed celebrating her children's birthdays a lot. The man then apologizes to the woman and says that he now believed her. He said he also missed celebrating his children's birthdays a lot. The woman then says that she was very grateful for the man's help and he says that she could keep his phone as he would buy a new one. She then tells them to go to the girls so they can celebrate the little girl's birthday. Later, they were celebrating the little girl's birthday and then the man says that he was happy to be reunited with the woman. She said she was also glad it happened and then she said they should celebrate the little girl's birthday. At that moment, the girl begins to see her mother and says that she was very happy that she was there. She said she knew her mother would come back to be with them and her mother said she had promised that. She then says that now that her mother was back, she could be together with her and her sister, since she had now found very good people to take care of them. The girl's mother said that unfortunately she could not go back as she was now taking care of children without parents in heaven. She then says that those people would take very good care of her daughter. The girl asks if that would be her new parents and the girl's mother says that they lost their children and that now they would take good care of them. The girl then asks her mother when she would be coming back, but her mother says that unfortunately she would not be coming back. She says that she would always be together with her daughter, but that now she should return to be by her sister's side. The girl then goes back to them. She then tries to talk to her mother again, but she is already gone. No child deserves to live alone, sad, aimless and without someone to help them grow. Remember, children are gifts that life gives us. So, you who are a parent, remember that children are precious jewels that need to be cared for and unique. Family is not just those who are around you. Family is also those who need your help and who will always be by your side and who loves you with all love.